Hello, my friends. Happy summer solstice. And a reminder, we've got friends to help you out in a jam at soulmart.me. Like our newest practitioner, Bernadette Morgan, all the way in England, helping you with a 30-minute power shot. Jam through your troubles with Bernadette. Or maybe just a quick 15-minute read with Master One Feather, our expert psychic. Or perhaps you're looking for your destiny. How about DJ David Palmer? He'll give you an astrological destiny reading, all at soulmart.me.
Soul Garden.
Hello, Lunar Child, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host of the universe, Christopher Witecki. And I do want to remind you, birthday people, that you have a home away from home. It's called soulgarden.me, the most loving space on the internet. There's no place like Soul Garden. Come on down and leave a little hello, if you will. Wish you a happy birthday. If I cross your path, I'll wish you a happy birthday. And by the way, happy birthday. It is your birthday period. It is also a period of upgrading ego. For the Cancer race, ego and emotion are one and the same. Okay? And that is a good thing, and sometimes that's a hard thing, right? You have to learn to manage your emotions and separate from managing your ego, but by being a Cancer, they tend to co-trigger without asking you beforehand. So you are learning literally how to, this year, release all the emotional baggage from the last year. And it has been an intense last year for everyone on the planet, especially the last 6 months. So we're releasing that, and you're doing annual emotional maintenance, but you're also doing annual ego maintenance, which is when you defend yourself, when you respond, do you stand up for yourself? Do you take action, or do you just talk about it? All right. Sometimes Cancers live in the emotion, don't empower the ego. Sometimes Cancers are in the ego and don't empower emotion. I've met some Cancer men that are all ego, and I'm like, where? You're a Cancer? You know, and that's because of the hybrid of the two. Now, when we start on Monday, thunderstorms, I'm predicting some probable breakdown for Cancers. That's because Uranus rules the day. So if there's a wrong context for your ego, if you're defending yourself or your defenses are not in alignment with what your higher self is aiming for, or if your emotional management is young, one of the two or both could break down on Monday. That breakdown is showing you what needs to change. So you might be provoked from the universe. It may not be your fault, you say, and you may feel like the world is attacking you, but really the universe is trying to see how you're going to react, both emotionally and with your ego defenses. So Monday is a revealing day. Now, the moon itself, your home planet, is ahead in Virgo on this day, and so emotionally, you are easily triggered by thoughts. So this points to a possibility that it could be an argument that starts off this breakdown, that it could be your own mind games that leads to you freaking out and over defending yourself. Watch your thoughts, because emotions and thoughts in particular are fused, just like emotions and ego are on Monday. And it really is about discovering that context to begin with. You will find as you come full circle that it was your context to begin with that sets you up for whatever doesn't go right. That you were approaching your boss like the victim, or you were approaching your husband like he was dumb, or you were approaching emotionally a certain attitude. Now, that said, Tuesday, things clear up. Thank goddess. Things clear up, but there is probably another heated argument or a surge. Mercury rules the day, so you're going to be clear, you can communicate, you can keep yourself kind of in order, you're going to be very articulate, it'll be easy for you to negotiate things and do well at work and that sort of thing. The moon is well advanced into Virgo, but the moon will cross Mars during the course of the day. Now, Mars is what's making Cancers very argumentative, both with yourself and others right now. Mars is trying to get Cancers not to argue, but to move forward with a new way of thinking in general. One that's win-win, hopefully one that doesn't trigger an argument. But when your home planet, the moon, crosses Mars, if there's ever a time to bet money that Cancers will have an argument, it's then. So be careful. You know, we'll be texting. If you're in GA, this is a time where I would text the Cancers like, hey, you know, be careful. It is a time where things could go too far, but it also is a time where you could get very passionate and move forward, or speak up finally, and that sort of thing. So depends on how or what side of the moon you want to live on, dark side or light side, but it's intense. Then on Wednesday, things balance out. Your home planet moves into the house of home, family, and foundation. So it's a nesting and resting day. If you don't recharge your emotions or recharge your batteries, you know damn well what it will lead to. So it's a day where you definitely want to do that. Your ego will not seek battle either. Venus is ruling the day, so you'll want to restore balance and order to your ego and your defenses, or balance and order to your emotional life. So there's a real push from the universe for everything to chill out, okay? Now, what's interesting about Wednesday is your self-nurturing, your home, your family, the way you take care of yourself has honestly been under construction from Saturn for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. So you've been learning how to do what you apparently do best, but I guess not, says Saturn, right? Really what I see it as is the universe is saying, okay, Cancers, it's a new day, and we need a new home life invented. We need new mothers invented. We need to reinvent what human beings need with self-nurturing, and it starts with you, the way you treat yourself, the way you nurture yourself. So Wednesday is a real day where you are feeling whether or not you have taken care of yourself, but Saturn goes direct as of this day, which means you're no longer given the freedom to think about it anymore. It's now time to do what you think is right when it comes to self-nurturing, or your home, or your family, or maybe cutting away from your childhood. Whatever it is, wherever you are in your aged bracket, it's time to move forward, and you're feeling that Wednesday. So if you feel any kind of monkey on your back on Wednesday, it is the one for you to take care of you, to be a mom to yourself first, so you can be there for others. Now on Thursday, things are even more gentle, I believe. The moon is still in Libra, so you're still nesting and resting. It's past Mars. Neptune rules the day, so you're very intuitive actually on Thursday. This is a day where you can read people better. You can maybe get to the bottom of why your ego overreacts when someone says something like this or that. Remember, you're processing your emotional responses and you're processing your ego responses during the same birthday period. So really using your intuition to feel out what's wrong or smell out where the problem is on that side. The other thing that's interesting is Venus goes direct in Gemini, and what this means is that you're going to start to really open up when it comes to your psychic senses on one hand. The other hand is you're going to start to really move forward with interfaith building. And remember, interfaith building is the biggest accomplishment that Cancers are going to make in the next year. I'll be talking about that in the Act 3 videos, but you're going to start to feel that interfaith shift probably on Thursday, certainly by Friday. In fact, let's go to Friday. Then there's Friday. I have to do the dance. Everyone wants to have the dance. Friday, things are feeling, I think, a lot better. Saturn rules the day, so it's time to make a decision. The decision is the behavior you want to cut away from, the ego stuff you want to cut away from, the personality traits you want to cut away from, the defenses you want to cut away from. You don't even want to defend yourself in this area anymore. You don't want to be in fights in this area, or you do want to step up and you do want to represent wherever you happen to be. Friday, you are strong to make those decisions. The moon, I think, is a big part of it. It moves into Scorpio, so you're out of the home family foundation responsibility and you're into your inner princess or your inner prince. Your inner child is very much awake on Friday, and keep an eye on that, because look at the power of the inner child. When our heart comes online, you feel a lot stronger. Suddenly you can make decisions in your ego or what to cut away from. The other thing that's helping us is a temporary soul pyramid that runs from the moon to the sun to Neptune and Pisces. So for you, this is your whole soul, your inner child, okay, and how you feel about certain things, and your overall philosophy of life. Religion, inner child, okay, and ego, all one. So for a Cancer, that's pretty powerful. I think that powerful moment of your strength, your inner child, and your beliefs, your religion, you can throw that in there instead of beliefs, that strength is probably what gives you the courage to say, you know what, I'm done with being this person, or I'm done with that, I'm ready to decide. So Friday, a powerful day. Saturday, time to take action, and there's a chance of storms for the Cancers on Saturday if their inner child doesn't give it it wants. On the one hand, the moon is deep into Scorpio, so your inner child now is wanting to play, wanting fun, wanting something different. You know, we have to tend to the heart at least once a month. For you, it's when the moon is in Scorpio. So your inner child is flared up, but Mars rules the day, which means time to take action, and that means your ego is going to want to do something. So this is really what you want to do, is move in the direction of the heart, and you want to move into the new ego or the new character. There is a possibility where that big flare-up plus an inner child that's spoiled could overreact, go into the old you, do the old acting out, okay? So this is all part of the birthday revelation and test. So on Saturday, you want to step forward, step into the new character, and do something for your inner child. I mean, that's what the energy is for. On Sunday, we're really sliding into home base. It's a hyper-aware day for you on Sunday. Your body might take a hit if you haven't been healthy in the last 30 days. You're going to be feeling your hyper-awareness. So feel pretty spiritual, I think, really. And that's partly due to the fact that we have a spiritual, another soul pyramid that lasts just for a while. Again, due to your moon, your home planet, the moon, now in Sagittarius. So this soul pyramid unites three areas that I think give you a bit of a rest and allow you to kind of feel grounded. On the one hand, it's the moon, your home planet, and your health. So you're feeling the health, you're feeling your body. That is a big part of it. On the other, you're starting to feel your new soul capital, I think. You're starting to see what you're worth. You're starting to see that you deserve better anywhere in your life. And then the third is probably your hopes for your career. So your hopes for your career and where it's going, you're starting to see your value, you're starting to feel a new life. All of this, I think, allows you to hold space for this month's topic, which is who is the new you? And that's what this plays into on Sunday, who this new you just might be. A hint of the new ego. All right, Cancer, that's all I have for now. I hope that was all clear. I'm just channeling. Happy birthday to you, and I will see you in 7 days. Until then, live, love, be.